King Air 58 Alpha Yankee, contact approach 128.25.
Foothills 992, proceed direct Rocky Mountain Metro.
King Air 58 Alpha Yankee, contact approach 128.25. Set.
CBM 545, Whiskey Bravo, Denver departure. Roger, climb and maintain 12000. Foothills 992, contact approach 126.1. Delta 1221, turn right heading 080. Peak 761, turn left heading 170.
Alpha 1305, turn left heading 280, intercept the localizer, runway 26.
Left 280 to join the 26 low south 1305.
1221, normal speed, climb maintain flight level 230, and heading 080.
Right heading 170.
Right 170, Scott 4743.
Number 2, Mike Tango, that traffic's now at 12 o'clock a mile. They appear to be inbound to the airport. Maintain VFR. Practice approach approved, no separation services provided. Through frequency approved. Peak 761, contact approach 133.62. Delta 1221, start your climb. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
3, clear visual approach 226.
Clear visual 26, Scott 4743.
Denver approach, peak 761, 10,000, heading 170.
Peak 761, Denver approach, fly heading 210.
210, 761.
And 4743, can we square the turn a little bit?
Scott 4743, affirmative, 170 knots or greater to ground. Squared turn is fine.
Squared turn 170 or better to the fix, Scott 4743.
Southwest 1305, reduce speed to 170.
Oh, 170, 1305.
American 1316, Denver departure, radar contact. Traffic 10 o'clock, 6 miles eastbound, 13,000, ascending to 11,000, Boeing 737. CDM 5, Whiskey Bravo, turn right heading 080.
33.3.
333, Scott was 4743, we'll see ya.
To join the Hay Center departure.
9,000.
220 down to 9,000, peak 761.
Escape Southwest 826, descending via the Class 3 with Hotel.
Southwest 826, Denver approach altimeter 2977, change your transition, descend via the runway 17 right transition, expect an RNAV Zulu approach.
I have planned the RNAV Zulu 17 right Southwest 826.
Southwest 826, miss the check out to verify through flight level 230.
That's affirmative.
Thank you.
Europe.
Denver altimeter 2977.
Reduce speed to 170. 761, reduce speed to 170.
185, good day.
03 is with you out of 11.5 or 11.
Get on 403, I'll reduce speed to 210, then descend to maintain 9,000.
Down at 403.
Peak 761, descend to maintain 8,000. Peak 761, the airport will be at your 2 o'clock and 15 miles. Peak 761, you clear visual approach to runway 26 left. Right.
Cessna 7, 8, 9 or 9 or November, say again your position.
1 o'clock away, 7 Southwest 737.
761, roger.
Right, please. American 642, Roger. Expect access runway 16 right, visual approach. And that's what you said, 16 right, correct?
16 right, we'll expect a visual to that runway, American 642.
Thank you. November 9 or 9 or November, I'm sorry, I was working another frequency. You said you're 20 miles north of where?
Charlie, Sierra.
For 9 or 9 or November, Roger. Stay back to Squawk, and what's your landing destination?
Colorado Springs, sir.
And are you a Scott?
That's correct, sir.
Delta 1221, contact Denver Center 133.905.
403, turn right, headed 180, reduce speed to 190.
180 on the heading, total 190 at 403.
761, contact tower 132.35.
3235, T 761, see ya. You're on the heading, American 642.
Down at 403, reduce speed to 170. Down at 403 to airport will be at 2 o'clock and 13 miles. Speed is your discretion. Runway 26.
6, yeah, 403.
Sky 7899 November, Squawk 5115, and IDAT.
Alright, then I go.
Southwest 826, speed is your discretion.
Speed or discretion, Southwest 826.
Contact Denver Center 133.905. Senior 8 Alpha Yankee, contact departure 128.45.
0.35, good day.
3235, yeah, at 403, we'll see you.
VFR, standby for Bravo.
Jet 32, maintain 10,000 till advised.
Connected to PilotEdge.
That was 5665, Denver, Fixo 7, on turn out to 77, next runway 16 right, visual approach.
Yeah, respect to 16 right, sorry about that, we did all the stealth code.
Hey Das, Albuquerque is your turkey. He's feathered and fine. Right? I need to check the licensing on this. So I'm going to put the BRB on real quick. I'm thinking it's going to be there, but just want to make sure. Yeah, it's there. Okay. All right. Took me, it's taken me an hour to get this set up. Let's hop in here a little bit more quiet. And this version was supposed, the Traffic Global version was supposed to fix the FPS issue with this specific airplane, and looks like it has. I'm up to 42 FPS, so we are making progress. Ruben Plains, hello there, sir. Welcome aboard. An oldie song I heard as a kid. Song to Clementine. That sounds familiar. Howdy from chilly Portland. Is it cold there today, Coast Pilot? How you doing, my friend? Just completed a flight from Albuquerque to Portland in the new BA 146. Yeah, it looks like a nice plane. Once they release that plane with a custom FMC, that's when I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. It's 53. Holy cow, that is chilly. That is chilly. So yeah, I got the Traffic Global installed. I had to restart the computer. I had to download a new XP11, whatever that thing is, and change the config file for my IP. It's just, my God, it's been a headache the last hour, but I think I'm ready to start doing some flying. Let's turn on the batteries. And okay. And all that looks correct. Plane at gate, config, chocks, add those. And looking for 29. Yep, good to go there. Let's connect our ground power units. Bus tie, available and available, so we'll connect those. Turn those on. Got a cabin, put some lights on. And then we got nav, logo, seat belts, smoking, and E-lights. And we'll come down here and we'll pop these on.
Pro. Few clouds at 10,000. Temperature 24. Dew point -1. Altimeter 29 or 9 or 8. Arriving and departing runways 8, 21. Flooding.
Okay. Get the nav aligning. And we're making progress. Yeah, the stock FMC is kind of lame. Yeah, that's the only thing that is holding me back, Coast Pilot, is just the fact that I refuse to pay the same price as I would pay for a study level aircraft you know, Flight Factor A320 or any of the TOLUS, you know, buses, they're all in the same price range as that plane, except they all have custom FMCs. And I like, you know, the realism of people that take the time to make a custom FMC. So I'm definitely not dissing that airplane. It has very high reviews, and I'm really looking forward to getting it because I know they're working on a custom FMC. So whenever they release that plane with a custom FMC, then I have no problem. I mean, I'll even dump $100, you know, if they need to add a couple dollars to the price tag. I have no problem dropping a dime on that. So, but I refuse to use stock FMC for an $80 aircraft. It's not for me. Not for me. Stock FMC does a job better than the XP10 one. Yeah, I don't have much to compare. I've never used XP10. I only used XP11 and I cannot stand that FMS after I've been using, you know, custom ones for so long now. All right, let's go heavy. CG is fine, so we're doing 187.9. 187.9, and passengers are 241. So we need to come to sim brief here. Okay, sim brief. You guys can follow me over here, and I'll dial this in, which is 187.9. 187.933. We're doing 26, so it's the atomic departure for 26. Otherwise, we would use the Hermes 3. So all that looks good. Get our fuel, and then I'll be good to go. So 12,293. And that zero fuel weight should 187.9. That's correct. Albuquerque is 29.98. And they're still taking off on 21 and 8. Let me see if atomic is for 21. I think it is. No, I guess it switched. So we're gonna have to do the Hermes. So let me switch that. Edit, and since they're now departing on the 8, I'll swap that out. Do 8. There we go. All that is still valid. 12,350. I figure that would change a little bit. 12,350. And we're going to plan for runway 8. That's with information Delta. And Denver is landing south. So I think this is CPDLC capable. You go to airport chart here. CPDLC is the same thing as a PDC for like VATSIM. Some airports have PDC, like this is PDC capable. It's also CPDLC capable, so we're going to do the CPDLC. So we got that checked. We are a heavy. We're United, going to Hermes, Denver 33. All that looks good, so we'll file that IFR flight plan. And this is our route, I guess. Right about there. Come back over this map. There we are. Flight plans on file. Let's go back over here. And we've got fuel, destination. I've already forgotten. 12350. Enter APU. We're going to go with 20. Taxi time 15. Actually, let's make this 30 minutes APU. That bumps up our fuel. So passengers, implement, fuel, implement. So we are loading up so we can welcome our guests by going here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain and crew would like to welcome you on board this Airbus A350. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. The flight crew will do everything possible to make your flight comfortable and enjoyable. Xplane.org, onesim.com, and Ramses Aviation Design wish you a pleasant flight experience.
Turn that on and we'll test the fire. Fire, fire, fire everywhere. Let's get the APU fired up. I wonder if the length of my airplane is holding those guys up. Huh. I don't know. Let's see what traffic global. Yeah, there's a few taking off. All right. APU is coming online. Get Sim Toolkit Pro fired up. Flying on PilotEdge. Connect to X-Plane. So let me copy and paste that. Alright, overlay is there. So we need electric. APU is available. So we need to turn on the bleeds and such. Air conditioning. So do normal, normal. Crank these up. APU bleed. That's on. APU generator. So now we go back down here. Got APU gen handling that. $18 quarts of oil. Hydro is full. Do anti-skid. And we'll turn on our surveillance. All right, all that is on. Turn on the systems here. Hooked up, and ECAM and all that is good. APU is on. Do the frequencies next. So let's go in it, and we are United 1399 from Albuquerque. We're going to Denver today. And the position of Albuquerque gate 3 is 3529. So that's Centered Airport. That'll work. Ticks there and align IRS. So we're good there. Let's get our ATIS.
On course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Delta. Albuquerque International Airport, ATIS information Delta. 1752 Zulu. Wind 170 at 11. Gust 17. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 10,000. Temperature 24. Dew point -1. Altimeter 29 or 8. Arriving and departing runways 821. Visual approach.
Alright, elevation at Albuquerque is 5354. 5354, 5354. Alright, so pressure is good. Let's check on our clearance. Come over here and we'll get the CPCD, whatever the hell this thing is. United 1399. Send. Alright. I'll work on the rest of this while we're waiting for that. So we'll come back down here and we got all that. I need to get the squawk set. So we're going to do a master, then we'll get our squawk code in a moment. Any moment. There we go. So you got ATC, message, next, standby. Cleared to Denver, Hemes 3, Hemes as filed, climb via the SID, 330, 10 minutes, 127.4. And we're going to squawk 32. (3252) 3252 accept closed. So that is good to go. So we got our clearance. So we need to punch in our code 3252. 3252. Time to enter in some flight plan information, I reckon. So let me close that out. Let me get my weather. Desktop weather injector loading. All right, downloading weather. come back here. And we are going to cruise at 330. 160. Cruise temperature is, that's correct. Tropa today is TRP. After the top of climb, which is here, 422, 410, 402. I'll go with 410 for Tropa. 410. 41,000, and our winds are, it's the winds today. 33 is 257 at 44. So would that be a 257 at 44? So that would be almost a complete tailwind, so we'll just say 30 knot tail. Do tail 30 knot. So yeah, 160. So now we need to do our departure, and I already downloaded the weather, so let's redo the clouds. Way it looks like it's supposed to. There we go. Now it looks right. Gotta do that whenever you update the weather stations. So we got ABQ. Verify my weather injector is matching real world weather. So I got ABQ METAR 98, 98, and temperature 24, the winds 180, 11 gusting 17. All right, weather injector is spot on. Few clouds at 10,000, so that's right. Come back down here. All right, so we're going to depart runway 8 on the MS 3. There is none, so we'll insert. And I don't think we're doing any airways or anything. Nope, it's just a sit-in star. So Denver's usually lands south, so we'll say 16. What do I have in here? 16 right. 16 right. We're going to do the RNAV 16 right Zulu. Full approach from Cliff via the T-bar. T-bar 2 from Gondola. So we're going to do the T-bar 2 arrival from Gondola to assume the RNAV 16 right Zulu from Cliff. Insert, and we'll delete the disco. Insert. So we got Hemes and then Gondola, so that is correct. So it's flight plan. I need to go back to init, and we're going to go wind, climb, wind request. There is our winds for our climb. And we need fuel. 0 fuel weight is over here. $187.9. CG is 21 even. And block fuel is 13. Gives us an hour extra, so we have plenty of fuel. So all that is right. The passengers for today's flight, it's 241. Max index 160, all that is good. And takeoff perf calculator, runway slope 0, we'll do flaps 1 plus F, 159, 65, 159. So 160 at 165, 167. And we'll do flaps 167, flex 44. And our 500 AGL would be 5354 plus if I get my calculator to work, 5354, which is field elevation, plus 500 is 5854. So 1000 would be 63. 54, one engine out. Climb thrust is 1000, both engines 500, trans 18. Don't have to worry about noise. Alright, so we got the squawk. APU is all good. Standby. All that's good. All weathers are good. Flight information is entered. Baro is entered. I already checked the altitude and all that. All right. Let's make sure that everything looks good. We're going to go through, make sure there's no brakes. No brakes. We are good. I'm going to climb via the SID. So climb via. So we're doing Albuquerque to Denver, and we're doing the MS3. Top altitude flight level 200. No higher than 250 till after green. 230 in the turn. So Tyler's our first waypoint. Top altitude 200. And we got Tyler is correct there. Okay. I don't know what just happened with the alarm. I just heard some alarm go off. APU gen should be on. Yeah, APU gen's good. So we can disconnect external power. Yeah, we're still getting power, so we're good there. Let's get rid of the aircraft, ground stuff. So I'll get rid of all this. I'll do doors automatic.
Attention all flight attendants, doors automatic.
There's 3. Okay. Let's see if we can get a pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Right, let's turn on all the overhead stuff for engine start. Crew supply. Turn those on. And we're going to squawk. So 3252. Squawk
Okay,
on.
all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
And ground control for Albuquerque is 0.9 and towers 0.3. We're on 21.9 and 120.3 is tower. So we are set on comms. Go ahead and lock the door.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Pretty sure that's auto gate. So squawk on, we'll do beacon on. Engine thrust is at idle. Alright.
Starting pushback.
Start
and you may start engine.
pushback. Fuel quantity, ACAM check, all that is good. Pushback truck. Engine start, ECAM, auto. Engine start selector to start. Engine master 1 on. Should get an engine 1 available, which is generator, any second. There we go. Start engine 2.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Trim is automatic, so that will be doing that automatic. Engine 2 available. Engine start selector normal. APU bleeds. APU gen off. APU bleed off. APU off.
Hose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Ground spoilers arm. Actually, let me do flight control so I can check the spoilers. Okay, do right, left, and rudder, and all that jazz works. Ground spoilers. Arm those. Flap lever. Set that to 1+F takeoff config. Pitch trim is set. ECAM status. Doors are closed. Wheels are good. Fuel is even. AC is good. Batteries are good. Hydro is pressurized. Bleed air is good. Air conditioning is good. Cabin pressure is good. Let's make sure our reversers work.
Number 55, Quebec, roger.
Reversers work. You have to cycle them. I'm going to make a note so I remember. Cycle on and off. Good on power. Autopilot is assigned. We just need taxi lights. ECAM. Pressure. Taxi. Nose lights. APU bleeds are off. Window Pro P is on. ECAM checks are good. Do auto brakes RTO. Get our last minute ATIS here.
6, arriving and departing runways 3, 8. Visual approaches and use VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo. Albuquerque International Airport. ATIS information echo. 1852 Zulu. Wind 250 at 5. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 10,000. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 26. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2996. Arriving and departing runway 3, 8. Visual approaches and use VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo. Home.
November 55, Quebec, Salt Lake City Center, roger, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 190. Let me know when you have the weather for drone.
Yeah, these guys are being held up by me. should pick a different gate, I guess. Good afternoon, Albuquerque ground, United 1399 Heavy at the terminal, current with Echo, ready to taxi.
United 1399 Albuquerque ground, runway 8, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 8 via Alpha, United 1399 Heavy. Alright, let's roll, and these guys should start rolling once I move.
Number 55, Quebec, Roger.
Full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fittings one into the other, and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
Takeoff
To release
config.
your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. Airbus A350 have 8 emergency exits, 4 on the left side of the cabin and 4 on the right. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases,
I guess that plane disappeared because I was gaining on it.
to evacuate the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored.
Tower departure is 24 point or 27.4.
To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth.
And we'll turn on some landing lights and strobes.
Prescott ground, Walker Tree, 90 terminal around with Julius, ready for taxi.
If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises.
Walker 390, Prescott ground, runway 21 left, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 1 via Charlie.
Charlie, cross 121 Charlie, 21 left, Walker 390.
Somebody called airborne and stepped on taxi request. I'll try again.
When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust at the front to inflate the vest. Pull firmly on the red cord.
Albuquerque Tower, United 1399 Heavy, holding short runway 8.
And 1399 Heavy, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, cleared for takeoff, wind verbal 5.
Runway 8, clear for takeoff, United 1399 Heavy.
Used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. The following electronic devices,
Number 1, Mike Julie, go ahead.
calculators, CD players, laptop computers, may be used when the seatbelt sign is off, or when permitted by the crew.
Citation 1, Mike Juliet, Salt Lake Center, squawk 3701.
Or any electronic devices operating with an antenna must be turned off at all times. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any
1 Mike Juliet, radar contact. I got
Flex
19
44,
north of
SRS
the
is active.
Worley VOR. Altitude checks out 16,500, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Airspeed's
Clear to
alive.
Billings Airport via the Billings VOR, then direct. 1 Mike Juliet, contact Salt Lake City Center on 133.4. 55 Quebec, descend and maintain 900,000. And Jerome, altimeter 2979er.
And climbing, positive rate.
Mike Juliet,
Gear coming
Roger.
up.
91399 heavy contact departure.
Over to departure, United 1399 heavy seal. We do climb thrust, turn on the autopilot, go to departure. Albuquerque departure, United 1399 heavy, climbing via the Hemis 3, leaving 6,400.
And 1399 heavy, Albuquerque departure, radar contact.
We can undo that speed brake thing. $215 knots. The flaps will retract. I don't have to do anything. There they go. And I don't think we can exceed 250 until after green, so we'll keep an eye on that. Turn that on so we can see that restriction. I get to 230 knots. I'll take out the slats. It's 230. Take out the slats. Fly clean. Time to engage the rockets. Yeah, this thing, it felt like it took forever to take off. Used up just about every bit of that runway. 30,000 feet per minute climb. Yeah, right. Wish it worked like that. Be like, push this button for afterburner. That would be cool. Plane makes the runway feel like you're on a bush street strip, but just that the plane is big. Yeah, that's kind of funny because this is probably like one of the longest runways that I use with this plane. That's why I wasn't worried about it. I was actually watching it on my laptop to make sure I was more than half the VR speed by midway, and I was way over it. It just looked like it took forever. But the runway is 13,793 foot, so I wasn't really worried about being able to get off the ground there. All right, we got landing lights. Turn all those off.
Prescott there, Walker 392, 1 left, ready for departure.
Walker 390, Prescott Tower, wind 20015, gust 20, runway 21 left, cleared for takeoff.
21 left, clear for takeoff, Walker 390.
Number 1 Mike, Juliet, Billings, altimeter 2980, send a pilot's discretion, maintain 16,000. Roger.
We should be picking up the pace here once we pass green. Yeah, Traffic Global has definitely
Seattle
improved.
clearance, good afternoon, Horizon 2444, rated copy.
I'm glad I updated that. Seems to be worth the aggravation.
Seattle clearance, go to Great Falls Airport, Seattle 7 departure. Radar vector is Zeta on, then as filed. Climbing maintain 3,000, expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 3761. Horizon 2444 cleared to Great Falls, Seattle 7, and is filed. Climb 3000, departures 120.4, squawk 3761. Horizon 2444 on to Seattle 7 departure, radar vector is Zadon, then is filed. Rest read back correct. Seattle 7, vector is Zadon, then is filed. Horizon 2444.
On the overhead panel you will find a
Walker 390, contact Phoenix departure.
For departure, Walker 390.
And 1399 heavy contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Albuquerque Center 134.6, United 1399 heavy.
In the back and center of the airplane. For your safety, when seated, we recommend to keep your seat belts fastened.
Albuquerque Center, United 1399, climbing via the MS3, leaving 5000.
United 1399 Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, United 1399.
Walker 390 Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Yeah, they don't typically do an intermediate altitude to verify that you switch to standard if the pressure is within a certain limit of standard already. So we are very close to standard. That's why he cleared me from the thousands to our cruise without giving me an intermediate altitude that they usually use 230 or 240.
Back airport,
and then that way they can verify that I recycle my altimeter for standard above transition altitude. That's the reason that they would give you an intermediate altitude before your cruise, but like I said, when the pressure is really close to standard, then they don't really need to.
November 1 Mike Juliet, descend to maintain 14,000, contact Billings approach 120.5.
4,000, 120.5, 1 Mike Juliet.
Citation 1 Mike Juliet, Billings approach, thanks for Quebec, spec vectors ILS from a 28 right approach.
Alright, so I'll go to standard. Standard. And we can delete this stuff. We'll go Denver. Denver. And arrival. T-bar. Oh, that's the other thing I updated today was all my nav data on every single airplane. Luckily, I have a manager, data manager that does it for me, so it's not really difficult.
Walker 390, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
I have to manually do the Airbus A320, and I have to manually do I go dispatch for the Saab. Those are the only two I have to manually. No, I have to do the CRJ manually also, actually. So I still need to do that.
Albuquerque Center, Walker 3 and 99.5, common 14,000.
Walker 390, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 220.
I wonder if I end up having to switch
Walker 390.
approaches at Denver like I normally have to, it seems.
November 1 Mike Juliet, descend to maintain 11,000.
So it's the south side of Bravo, so we'll exit here. 16 right.
Denver, Southwest 2195, flight level 330.
Southwest 2195, Denver, Center, roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seat belt sign, and you may now move about the cabin.
Alright, top of climb at 1938, top of descent at 1952. So we got a 10-minute cruise. RO is set, cruise set, anti-ice good, seatbelts off, ECAM memo review, and max alt reviewed. And ECAM memo is probably blue. We'll check it, it should be that. When we get to cruise.
Number 1 Mike Juliet, turn 10 degrees left, descend and maintain 900,000. Number 1 Mike Juliet, fighting 340, descend and maintain 7,000. 1 Mike Juliet has 7,000. Walker 390, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
34.32, Walker 390.
We are on our way. There's no weather. A little spotty rain over here maybe, but nothing major.
Albuquerque Center, Walker 390, 15.8, climbing 220.
Walker 390, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain 260, Walker 390.
There's not a cloud in the sky over Denver right now. This is going to be nice. Actually, there is some clouds above 10,000. No, it's scattered at 9,000 above. Okay, that's not too bad.
Number 1 Mike Juliet, about 11 now from Pictou, turn left, heading 310, descend and maintain 6,000 until established on localizer, clear ILS, runway 28 right approach.
I'm gonna have to mute the microphone, I think, here in a minute. I know the wife's coming home a little early today. Yep, it's gonna mute this. Once he's done barking, I'll unmute.
United 1399, contact Denver Center 127.02. At 1399 Denver, Center, roger. Predator 2444 Seattle ground, runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo. Delta 330 Salt Lake City clearance, clear to San Francisco Airport, Desert 1 departure, Battle Mountain transition, then is filed. Call and maintain 10,000. Departure frequency is 135.5, squawk 3773. Do not exceed 230 knots until advised.
Give Doggo treats, dog announcing to the world. He is here. Yep. Doggo gets treats. Alright, we have finally made it to our cruise. To our...
Lower Mike Juliet, contact Billings Tower 127.2. Delta 330, reback correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move about the cabin.
Citation 1 Mike Juliet, Billings Tower 128 right, clear to land, wind 330 at 8.
You may now turn on your electronic devices, such as calculators.
Time to go to the bar. Let's go to the bar. Bartender, we want whiskey. That's pretty cool. Oh, they got recliners. Ghost town back here. All right, let's do food and drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you cold drinks, as well as a light meal. Please make sure your seats are in an upright position, and prepare your folding trays.
Do ECAN checks. Engines in the green. Doors are good. Wheels good. Fuel. Hydro is good.
Prisoner 2444 Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
APU is off. Leads are
Royal Mike Juliet parking off of taxiway Juliet or Alpha?
Temperature is fine. Cabin pressure is fine.
1 Mike Juliet left at Delta to join Juliet into the GA ramp this frequency. See you, buddy. Walker 390, contact LA Center 124.62.
124.62, we'll say Walker 390.
United 1399, descend via the T-Bar 2, arrival runway 16 right, transition report, leaving flight level 330.
Descend via T-bar 2 arrival, 16 right transition. It will report leaving 330 United 1399. Alright, that's what I've got set, so we don't have to change squat, at least not yet. Denver is currently landing south. They're current with Foxtrot, according to DATIS. They are arriving on 16 left, right, and 17 left, and 17 right. Visual approaches are in use, but I'm going to ask for an RNAV RMP approach because we can. And the altimeter is 2977. You were thinking you should have used an airline with the flight last evening, since the Challenger would generally be under an airline like exec jets. Yeah, like when I fly business jets, like the little Eclipse, I use Florida Jet. That's my call sign.
2444, contact departure.
Which is FJS and then 1399. So I would just say Florida Jet 1399 on that. But yeah, I've done the same thing. It's not so much an airline, it's just a company. It's a, it's an ICAO identifier for the corporation.
Seattle departure, radar contact.
For whoever that entity is.
060, vector Zadon, climb and maintain 9000.
Company name, yep. So, we are needing Denver's METAR 130 at 4, 2977. That looks good. So we're going to, the last waypoint is Cliff. So we're going to come down my T-bar with this transition between these altitudes going this way. It's 16 right transition, so that way you can check all the waypoints. So as long as it shows Epic, Redville, and then Cliff, then we're good. Then it'll be a full approach from the last waypoint of the star to the intermediate fix of the RNAV RMP approach. Both at 11,000, at least 210. Come around, and we'll land on 16 right. And minimums for this is 200 radar, 5586 for MDA. So we can put in that information to include the METAR into the computer here.
President 2444 is direct to Zadon and climb and maintain 15,000.
I know we're going to do init, and descent winds will be coming available at some point. Approach. Alright, so the winds 130 at 4 knots. Temperatures 26. And it is 10:08.
So 2696.
You're talking about QNH last night. That's exactly what this plane calls for. So I'm just looking at my weather injector. I know the altimeter is 2977.
Block 5463.
Yeah, we got a raid. Hawker drivers raiding with 17. Welcome, you guys. How's everyone doing? Appreciate it. Scott's hot day. What's up, buddy? Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I think y'all can tell at this point I'm a diehard fan.
So 2696, read back correct.
So that bar was 5586.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Sent. Awesome, yeah, it's great.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Appreciate the follows, guys. That is so awesome. Thank you. Much appreciated.
1478 Seattle clearance, clear to Seattle, or correction, clear to San Diego Airport. Suma 2 departure.
Coming up to our top of descent here, briefly.
Climb you to sit, except maintain 900,000.
Coming in through these clouds.
120.4, squawk 4465.
I'm assuming I couldn't use something like Squawker Airlines since my co-pilot is feathered. Now you can on VATSIM. You can make up an airline on VATSIM. You just put in the notes what the meaning of the 3-digit code means. So if it's not a real world ICAO, then you just make it up. So yeah, that's perfectly fine to do.
1478, read back correct.
People do it all the time. You just put in their comments what it means. Just like a good dose of fiber.
2444.
Sounds like you're on the Western expansion. That was me in November 1, Mike Juliet. Oh, okay. Yes, I am in the Western expansion. We are flying into Denver. We should be coming into our top of descent here in 20 miles. Good old Marcus.
Seattle Center, good afternoon.
Oh, I know on VATSIM, but PilotEdge, no.
5000.
Yeah, I just didn't know, since you haven't really used VATSIM that much, I didn't realize if you knew that you could do that because you were more in tune with the PilotEdge way of doing things. And with PilotEdge being that they're very strict when it comes to, you know, trying to stick to, you know, realism and very realistic type stuff, that they don't want you to make up, you know, bogus airlines and companies. So you have to use what the real world publishes as a true company or airline ICAO. But on VATSIM, you don't have to. Hey, thanks, man. I'm just getting all sorts of follows today. This is great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll be relieving Marcus in 12. Oh, cool. Well, I'll probably recognize your voice then. Well, now you know who I am on the stream, at least. I'm sure you hear my call sign all the time. Right now, I was waiting for the wind to come up, so there we go. Now we are ready. Coming up to our top of descent. Did that. ECAM review. Weather is on landing. It's ready. 20 miles, put that to 20, and we can descend via the star for 16, so 11,000. So we'll reset this for 11,000. There we go. We'll tell Marcus we are departing here in a moment. I'm not used to this much chat. You know, guys are gonna have to be patient with me. I figured VATSIM did something because they've heard people on PE say, but I use it on VATSIM. Yeah, I've heard people say it every now and then on PilotEdge, but not as much. The only non-RE airlines I've heard around is Walker Air. Yeah, true. Yeah, I hear Walker all the time on PilotEdge. It's a good point. I know Aviator is a Walker pilot as well. Walker driver, prepare to be on the receiving end of a bunch of ball busting. And hey, I'm all for that. Makes time go by quick, right? Walker Air isn't real. I think it's a specialty that PilotEdge allows us because it's kind of like a PilotEdge group, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Got here from Hawker Driver Stream. Alright, let's go ahead and depart. 33. Denver Center, United 1399 is leaving 330.
United 1399, roger.
Alright. Let's cruise. New checklist. Constraints are on. Let's push this back out.
2444, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
We'll catch up to the profile here.
25.1, horizon 2444.
I went the wrong way. Let's do our descent.
Seattle Center, good afternoon, horizon 2444, flight level 1, Niner 5, climbing flight level 250. Horizon Air 2444, Seattle Center, roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that use of all electronic devices during descent and landing is prohibited.
Hawker driver, feel free to change in his approach 8 times or more en route. No. Especially with Denver, man, I'm always set up for one flow, and then the airport changes flows on me the last 3 times. So if I can keep the south flow this time, I'd be very happy with that. Oh, there he is, Hawker driver. Nearly every night. Walker Air is the best VA, honestly. Yeah, there's a ton of Walker Air on PE. I hear it all the time. Slideways. Hey, long time no see. I saw you on a 3 flight sim. Yeah, you know, one of my viewers pointed that out to me, and I added it to my YouTube. I thought it was hilarious. I messaged the guy, and I told the guy that posted that little clip of me that it made my day. That was freaking hilarious. I didn't even know that YouTuber existed, so now I'm watching his weekly VATSIM funny stuff that happens. That was really good. They are pretty good. I am one of them, and they are great fun. Regarding Walker Air, yep, I'm also in Walker. Oh wow, everybody is at Walker. We can coordinate with VAs. They just need to reach out to our ops. Ah, okay. I did not know that. I thought it was like a PilotEdge thing that started it. That was just me assuming, though. I didn't read anything. That was just an assumption. So someone reached out to PilotEdge ops, I guess, and got the permission for that. That's cool. But until they adjust their tracking, cannot use them. We have a database of call signs we can reference as controllers.
Runway 16 right transition.
Why can't you use ACARS?
Denver the ski to 16 right transition, southwest 2195.
And 1399 Denver, altimeter is 2977.
2977, United 1399, thanks. I don't, what do you mean by ACARS? I mean, I know what ACARS is. I just don't think, well, I mean, I downloaded the WINS. Is that what you mean? I don't know. I'm not a expert on this plane by any means. I think there is something for Mac. Oh, wait a minute, I think I missed something here. Oh, that's a good question, Das. A list of airlines and commonly known, even custom airlines that PilotEdge approved. That's a good question. I think there's something for Mac. Nope, they refuse to do anything for Linux when it comes. I'm gonna have to jump around here. ACARS is in reference to me flying the Walker, as I've looked into it as well. Oh, yeah, the virtual airline ACARS, right. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, the, like what I use for my Allegiant virtual and my FedEx virtual. The best ACARS I've seen so far is the FedEx, because I really like the jump seat options that they have. So if I want to fly from one place to another, I have to, they give me 3 free jump seats.
1399, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Denver approach 120.35, United 1399. 20. I'm just going to get D8s to make this faster. 2035. Pop that over. Was Foxtrot. Let's see if it's still Foxtrot. Yep, still Foxtrot. Denver approach, United 1399 heavy, descending via the T-bar 2. 16 right transition, leaving flight level 197. Current with Foxtrot, request RNAV Zulu 16 right from Cliff. $23.85 usually the next one. He's probably looking at
1399 heavy, Denver approach, altimeter 2977, you're expected.
2977, I'm playing on that. United 1399 heavy. But so yeah, so the jump seat on the FedEx, like they give you 3 free jump seats a month, and then if you use all those up to jump around to the different airports that you want to fly the routes out of, then you can use the money that you earn with the virtual airline to pay for jump seats over those 3 free ones you get every month. So that's the only virtual airline I've ever been a part of that actually has a method of using, the fake money that you earn by flying for the airline. So I thought that was really cool. I brought it up to other airline or other virtual airlines, and I guess it's a little complicated to implement something like that. You have to. A lot of the A cars are connected to the website as well as the A cars, so they're all intertwined. It's a little bit above my knowledge, but I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, so let's do, what is it, 7-7? Too far. And our weather again is, make sure get updated weather, 2974 actually, so Foxtrot's going to change here soon. 74, guess I'll reset for 74 now because it'll be that. And then I need to get this wind and that temperature and plug it in. Plug it into here. Actually, let's change that. So that was what, 7.5. I'll go halfway. And then, what am I doing here? Perf, approach. Leave it there, and it's a radio.
Heavy after Cliff, cleared on Abdullah, runway 16 right approach.
After Cliff, cleared RNAV Zulu 16 right approach, and I 1309. Well, now I know who you are. Alright, so we got 26. Temperature is actually going to be 28, so let's do 28, and the winds are 160. Let's say it's 14 gusting to 26, so I'll just leave that about 21. Put that in there, and the radio is 200 to RNAV 5586. Alright, ECAM status, all that's fine. Auto brake, I need to do that too. So we'll be slowing down here. 13:15, we're on profile. Let's do seat belts back on. try to make it fun by having all this extra stuff sometimes.
For your safety, we ask you to remain seated until
And
the
we're
aircraft
10,000
comes
above
to
the
a
field, so
stop
we'll go ahead and
the
turn on
fasten
these
seatbelt sign
lights.
is turned off.
Field's
Ground
5,000.
Delta 2696, approaching spot 10 with Echo.
Belongings with you. Attention
2696, solid ground, turn your transponder on.
Follow the signs to
And he
international
cleared me
transit
the
area.
approach, so that means we can...
Good to see the transponder now, Delta 2696.
take it down
2696, thank you.
to
Runway 16 left, taxi via
7,000.
Echo and Hotel.
Yeah,
16
7,000
left
is our
via Echo
intercept.
Hotel, Delta 2696.
Correction, I'm sorry, runway 34 right, Delta 2696, runway 34 right via Echo Hotel.
Yeah, I was just about to pull up a new data to see if it switched. 34 right via Echo Hotel, Delta 2696.
Now you can... now I can put a whole name to the voice. Yeah, right. I like it when you control. I'm just happy I'm starting to learn that you guys stream as well. That's cool. I'm gonna add you to mine as well once I get a moment, and you can come to my stream and put your asshole face to my name. I will. You read my mind. Short book, but still read it. They can pick something. Python. Everyone's 14th favorite PE controller. That's right. 14th. No one's ever the first. Maybe Keith, right? Maybe Keith would have to be everybody's favorite. At least all you controllers. Keith doesn't stream that much anymore. He used to stream that Baron all the time. When's Oshkosh? When are you guys doing Oshkosh again? I'm sure I could look it up, but I'm just curious since you guys are around. Other apps like FSC, PilotEdge have Python, which is why I suggested. Yep. Hawker Driver, one above Austin. Yeah, Aviator. I've already got Aviator. And what also I'll do, I can host you too, Hawker. I'll host, so when you're live, it will show up on my stuff as well. Okay, let's do flaps 1. And we're at 200 knots, so we're going to do flaps 2. Hold that there for a moment. Because we are in approach mode, I believe. Yeah, approach is grayed out, so that way I know I'm in approach mode, so all this is good. I'm just glad you guys put up with me every single day, since I'm sure you get tired of hearing my voice on here. But this is how I go to work. This is how I go to work during the day. So in the evenings, I don't really worry about as much attention to detail as I do during the day. Plus, I make a lot more mistakes in the evenings because I'm tired. Oh yeah, you got me and Austin, Aviators, 1996. God, I hope that's not his birthday because that made me feel super old. I turned 50 this year. Oshkosh event will be done during the week of the real show. Oh, well, that made sense because you guys had the real world Oshkosh controllers last year as well. That was really cool. What is this runway? 135.3. 35.3. Yeah, that was super fun last year. I'm definitely doing that again. I'm thinking about doing it on the Microsoft Flight Sim this year, because I heard that you guys are potentially making a custom airport, or custom Oshkosh in this case, for that. That would be super cool. All approach here. So the end of July. Oh, okay. Oshkosh event done. You're one of the pilots I can count on, to be honest. Oh, thanks. There will definitely be customer Oshkosh scenery this year. Oh, sweet. That's going to be cool, because I downloaded that huge package from last year. That was really fun. That was great work, whoever did all that. Whoever did all that for X-Plane.
Sure.
Let's do...
Sergeant 2444, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
Set that.
Salt Lake Tower, Delta 2696, holding short of 34 right, ready for departure.
Delta 2696, Salt Lake Tower, flight 205, runway 34 right, clear takeoff.
34 right, clear for takeoff, and say the heading again?
Heading 205, sir.
295, 34 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 2696.
Land Horizon 2444, roger that, sorry, I'm mistaken.
I think Scott is working on it as we speak. Oh, cool. The custom airport for it. And you don't have a parrot shouting at ATC while trying to do the calls. Yeah, I got a noisy dog though, that's for sure. Alright, let's drop some gear. Wind check 130 at 4, nice and calm. Flaps 3. And you can't set missed approach altitude until you reach your final approach fix altitude, which is 7,000, and then we'll reset for missed approach, climb to 5,900, then right turn to 10,000 direct to bin B. So we'll reset for 10,000. So I'll just write down 6,000, and then it would be a right turn to 10,000 if I need it.
Yeah, 1399 heavy, contact Denver Tower 135.3.
Denver Tower 135.3, United 1399 heavy. 35.3. Denver Tower, United 1399 heavy, RNAV 16 right.
United 1399 heavy, Denver Tower, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, United 1399 heavy. I'm losing my voice, I'm not used to talking this much on a stream. We are on this approach, finishing that up. Where'd the airport go?
2,500.
Let's try that again. Airport info. Here we go. I want south side of Bravo, so if I exit here, coming up to 7,000. Alright. Go to managed. And I have notes on every one of my planes because I fly like 15. So this plane sucks if you go really slow and try to turn. I guess it'd be pretty realistic for like the real plane, because basically power slide like in a car in snow if you turn the wheel really fast. Too much weight going, too much forward momentum weight. So you have to wait till you're at least like 15 ground speed before you can really try to make any effort to turn this thing. This thing's like flying a
Salt Lake City ground,
huge table.
Delta 330, spot 10 with Echo ready taxi. Correction, Foxtrot ready taxi.
We got
Delta 330, Salt Lake ground, runway 34 right taxi, Echo Hotel.
Green, all that is good.
Echo Hotel, Delta 330.
Past 7,000, so
Delta
we're
2696,
set
contact departure.
Over departure, Delta 2696.
10,000, we are set for mist.
Salt Lake departure, Delta 2696, 10,000, heading to 905.
Yeah,
127.5. Salt Lake departure, radar contact, maintain flight level 230.
Is
maintain
ground
flight level
control.
230, Delta 2696.
127.5, alright.
300.
Alright, autopilot off, my plane. Let's land this pig.
200. 190, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Reversers are green. Throttle up. Indicated slowing. We're going to want the second high-speed turn off.
Got a ground, let's get 1478 coming out the ramp to spot 55. Within information kilo, ready for taxi.
Pop out the reversers.
Alaska 1478, Seattle ground, runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo and Charlie. Fantastic, runway 16 left, via Bravo and Charlie, Alaska 1478.
Flaps up.
Delta 2696, turn left heading 190, vectors arches.
Left heading 190, Delta 2696.
I'm going 45, so I gotta remember to slow down to at least 20, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to turn off of this. Even though it's a high speed.
Southwest 2190, contact Denver approach, 120.35.
There we go, alright.
1309, link left at Delta 5 and taxi via Delta 5 Whiskey Bravo and Golf if you need it. Monitor ground, we'll see you, Chase.
Delta 5 Whiskey Bravo and Golf if I need it. Yeah, 1399 heavy, thanks, we'll see you.
Denver approach Southwest 2195 out of 19.7 descending.
Alright.
Be the
turn off
ski
the
arrival
landing
information
lights.
Golf. I see the ILS 16 left from Kaylee.
And I need
Southwest
APU.
2195, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 2974.
It's nice
Thank
that I
you for
can
golf.
put
Your request for the ILS 16
voices
left, it'll be off of
with
radar vectors.
at least streamer
Okay,
names
we'll get
now.
vectors
That's cool.
Southwest 2195.
Delta 2696, quick arches, resume normal speed.
Direct arches, resume normal speed, Delta 2696.
A big old hill here. It's a bump to get up the hill. Lake Butter, Canesto. Hey, I've seen your name before too. That throttle quadrant looks very detailed. Yeah,
Delta
it is.
2696, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77.
13577, Delta 2696.
I'll just park on the north side of Bravo since it's straight in. Makes the most sense. Alright, APU is on. Let's do our after landing announcement here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you at our destination. The local weather is hot and rainy.
It's hot and rainy. Light factor needs to get better weather.
Time is 10 past 1 p.m.
Good afternoon, let's go 1478, ready to go, 16 left. Delta 2696, Salt Lake Center, climbing takeoff level 320.
This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe to move about.
Alaska 1478, Seattle Tower.
I think this version of Traffic Global is really nice.
Alaska 1478, thanks.
It's first time I've updated Traffic Global in like many months. Of course, I think you went almost a year without updating it, so there is that as well. Let's, I guess that might be an okay gate. They probably have specific gates for aircraft this size, but let's just see if this one works.
Have a nice day.
Alright. Our marshaller dude. And brake.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 330, right, 34 right.
PU and bleed.
Delta
Window
330, Salt Lake Tower, fly heading 295, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
That's off.
Heading 295, clear takeoff 34 right, Delta 330.
That's off. We got electric. PU is available, so we can shut her down. Go transponder to off. And that's probably the pressure that yells at me. Usually. Yeah, cabin pressure. That does it just about every time. Alright, let's turn off the surveillance stuff. We'll go serve, controls, and we'll turn all these off.
Alaska 1478, contact departure. Oh, it's a departure, Alaska 1478, thanks.
Fuel pumps are off. Secure oxygen. Turn off crew supply.
Seattle departures, good afternoon, Alaska 1478, airborne pass 1.5 up to 9 on the Super 2 departure.
There you
Alaska
go.
1478,
241
departure, radar
passengers.
contact, maintain 15,000.
Think
That's 15,000, Alaska 1478, thanks.
will that work here? Yep. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, these keys work too. But it's pretty cool. You can do keyboard. You can just type. It's a fun plane. Alright, let's turn that off. Turn all that stuff off, and we'll disconnect.
Disconnected.
From PilotEdge, and we'll do a replay of the landing and see how that looks from a different perspective. And let's close this. Pause. Actually, before I do, let me see. That might have messed up the traffic global. No, they're still here. The airplane looks humongous compared to these other ones. Flight schedule. All right. Replay.
1,000. 5,300.
Do you hear the sounds of the wind? That's crazy.
200.
Sounds like I'm in a wind tunnel. Watch the wing flex on this. It's like a freaking condor landing. Oof. Oof. Just a party in here, Coast Pilot? Yeah, buddy. Everybody's here. And Aviator's here. What's up, buddy? We got all the PilotEdge controllers in the house today. Oh, look who it is. Right? He snuck in the back door. Excellent. Doesn't require a second flight. Right? Aviator is the first... Wait. Is the first time you are flying when I'm not harassing you. I know. I know. Word's getting out that I stream. But that's good. The more the merrier. That's why I do it. People to talk with during the day. Which is like one of the main reasons I started the ATC, so I would have human beings to talk to during the day since I'm home by myself. And Hawker driver, I'm harassing him instead. Canisto pointed me over here. Oh, well, thanks, Canisto. We love Chase, yeah. Poor small planes, how are they going to back out now? I know, right? It's dwarfing them. He's usually flying while I'm working. Usually tell him on the first call you never get away from me. I know, I was really shocked when I flew into Dallas-Fort Worth and you were controlling the Tracon on Dallas on VATSIM. I'm learning that so many of you guys also work VATSIM. Like I recognized one of the controllers, he's more part-time on PE on the ZLA, and I recognize his voice in the Miami Center, and he's really nice too. And then there's the other guy that was controlling with you, Aviator, at Dallas-Fort Worth, that he usually controls the ZLA also, but I don't know what his name is. I'm actually very horrible with names. I'll probably forget half these names tomorrow. But the more I see him, the more I'll remember it. I never realized he streamed, but must have controlled him a million times. Yeah. Yep. Every day, sometimes twice. Well, I usually fly twice a day. But definitely once a day on PilotEdge, and then the other flights, it's either PilotEdge or I'll do DCS or VATSIM. Hawker's been around for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna check out his stream too. I had no idea. That's good luck trying to get him to change anything. Clearing him into the requested approach, which fed from the star, was the path of least resistance. Yep. In other words, I'm lazy. Well, plus those RMP approaches to me are always really fun. I love full approaches, no vectoring. That's the way to go. Saves everybody time and effort. Aviators trying to get Hawker to change his nearly impossible, or trying to get him to change is nearly impossible. We all are from ZFW, ZMA, Jackson, ZLA, PE. Oh my God, you guys are like cat litter. You're all over the place. Like Aviator 96, rare I get to catch Chase live. Skim Connect. I said we were talking about you before you popped in here, Aviator, and I said if 1996 is your birth date, then you're like really young compared to me. Heck, I think my daughter's, I'm not very good with birthdays. My daughter's like 23, 24 years old. I'll tell you how old I am. Still a fair mix of us. I hail from parts unknown. I agree. I love my RMP approaches. They are usually more fun, tight, closer to the final. Yeah, exactly. There's some airplanes like the AnyBuilds 300 that does not do RMP very well, as I have found out. I have found out. Vectors are how you get your money's worth out of the human controllers. Yeah, no doubt. And Austin smells like cat litter, so it works. Title mentions testing traffic global. Has there been an update this month? Yes. Well, I don't know if it was this month, but it's within the last month. Like, I haven't updated it in a year, and it's just been... The reason I wanted to try it with this plane in particular is because it was killing the framework on this airplane. I had to totally get rid of the... I had to like drag the entire traffic global out of the plugins folder to even use this plane, but part of the release notes said that they've fixed that FPS bug. So now it's like, 30 something, 40 FPS in here. And this is OpenGL mode, so if this was Vulkan, it would be even higher FPS, but I don't do anything on Vulkan. Chill out in here with all these people. Yeah. Does Old Spice make cologne? It's a new line of deodorant. It's cologne type deodorant. Yo, Old Spice guy. There you go. Stuff is amazing. 10 out of 10. Nice. Maybe Old Spice will get some follows today, right? Hey, well, thanks guys for the raid and all the new followers. Much appreciated. Gives me people to talk to during the week when the wife's at work and I'm here by myself outside of my favorite controllers. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and what is today? It's like Thursday, isn't it? Yep. One more day and TGIF. So I'm going to go take a break. I've been sitting here a while. I need to company my version number. Just re-download it and install. I need to compare my version number or just re-download. Yeah, it's version 110010. And it is, I really like it. It's much improved. Thanks for the stream. Hey, you bet, buddy. We're going to annoy the crap out of you from now on. I hope so. This is a curse, not a blessing. Take care. All right, guys. Thanks. We'll see y'all soon. Chase out.
Skunk 99 November contact, approach on 128.25, and they'll have further instructions.
Cessna 99 November, I can get your Bravo clearance if you want to climb up to 9,500 and stay west of I-25. 99 November, thanks. Number altimeter 2977 and you're cleared through the Bravo airspace as requested. Number altimeter 2977. TBM 5 Whiskey Bravo, contact Denver Center 133.905. Jet 32, there's going to be numerous aircraft along the front range beginning in about 2 miles. All altitudes indicate 8,500 and below. Contact departure on 126.1. They'll keep you advised.
To 13,000.
American 642, Denver approach fly heading 250 for the sequence, maintain 10,000.
250 on the heading and maintain 10,000 American 642.
Southwest 1238, Denver approach, altimeter 277. You can expect runway 16 right visual approach. I'll try to get to the RNAV Zulu approach. Southwest 826, contact approach 123.85. Good day.
Skyhawk 172 Mike Tango, Denver departure, ident, say altitude and request.
Southwest 826, Denver approach, runway 17 right.
Runway 17 right, South 826.
Fly 16 right, frontier flight 375.
Approach Frontier 623, 21-2 descending via for 16 right, and we got golf.
Frontier 5623, Denver approach, altimeter 277, start runway 16 right, visual approach.
16 right.
Skywest 5665, contact approach 123.85. Good day.
123.85, Skywest 5665.
Mike Tango, you radar contact 3 miles southwest of Greeley, Denver altimeter 2977. Say your altitude and request.
15,600 descending via the flight 216 right.
Skywest 5665, Denver approach fly headed 110, vector sequence maintain 13,000.
Heading 110, maintain 13,000, Skywest 5665.
American 642, descend and maintain 9,000.
9,000 American 642.
Frontier flight 623, fly your present heading vector sequence, descend and maintain 13,000.
Same Frontier 623.
Frontier flight 623, maintain 270 knots or greater till advance for sequence.
270 better, you let us know, Frontier 623.
Frontier flight 275, reducing now to 250.
250 knots, Frontier flight 275.
7 right, thank you, Southwest 826.
Thanks for checking in on it.
Film.
Southwest 350, Denver approach, altimeter 2977, start runway 16 right, visual approach.
16 right visual, 2977, Southwest 350.